Hello, Bobcats. My name is Lindsay Miller, and I'm here with Caden Sanborn. We are senior officers here at Plymouth Regional High School. Today is December 19th, and we welcome you to our Bobcat Media Newscast. The World Cup has just subsided with a pretty raging game on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you ask the question, is Messi the best male athlete?
I would agree with that statement that Messi is the best male athlete to ever exist.
I mean, I love Ronaldo, all those guys. Messi's just the best. I'm not a huge soccer guy. I mean, obviously I play football, but soccer's pretty amazing when it comes to the World Cup. Messi's a fantastic player. I love Mbappe in France, but they couldn't pull it off. Messi's just the best.
Argentina took the win.
Yeah, and to get back to the news, there is a lot going on in our classrooms here at PRHS. PRHS students are building cars, flying drones, and preparing for events that raise money for good causes. Stay tuned for some health tips and even meet some of our talented athletes. Grab a pen because we will let you know when our home games are scheduled. We hope you can come out to support our athletes even though it's been very cold outside.
The weather is getting chilly. You know what that means. The Penguin Plunge is just around the corner. Students at PRHS work to fundraise money for the Special Olympics. Following fundraising, students have a fun-filled afternoon with speedball and participating in the actual plunge. Let's take a look at the first ever Penguin Plunge that took place last year for a little recap.
Woo! Mrs. McGlone, you feel really hyped up, right? I am so excited about this! Woo!
And with $3,621, athletes are winner!
I cannot believe Plymouth High School has raised $20,000 with this amazing $20,000 we just cracked for Special Olympics. What a great cause. What a beautiful day. What amazing people out here. I feel blessed to be part of such an amazing community, honestly.
This year's Penguin Plunge is going to be awesome. Wondering how you can get involved? For students here at PRHS, you can scan the QR code on posters around the school and sign up to start fundraising. There are so many prizes you can earn, so start early. For members of the community, consider donating in the link in the description. 30% of our fundraising efforts come back to the unified programs in our school. PRHS, it's time to get involved and get fundraising for a great cause.
Last year, we raised $20,217. This year, we are currently 6th out of 13 schools at 1,453. With 20 penguins in our flock, we need to grow. Our goal this year is to surpass what we earned last year. Along with Unified Sports, we also started our own local chapter of Special Olympics. The Mid-State Mountaineers competed at bowling in the fall and will compete this winter with snowshoeing. Thank you so much to Ms. Alphonse for her impeccable coordination and dedication. Mr. Ross's Power and Energy class have been working super hard in their mechanical engineering unit. Students were tasked to make fast and efficient cars out of mousetraps. Let's take a look.
Currently, we're working on a unit that is all about mechanical advantage. We happen to be using mousetraps that we're designing cars around to go as far as they can down the hallway. Students can also opt to build them for speed, which incorporates a number of different variables depending on what their ultimate goal is. Okay, because the kids are getting a science credit in this class, we have a lab report that pretty much outlines the daily routine, the process that we do, which starts with putting a plan together. I don't expect all my students to build the same exact car. As a matter of fact, I encourage them to do something on their own. They don't have to reinvent the wheel, design it from scratch. They can go out and find somebody else's car, redesign it, re-engineer, and what they end up doing is so they design it from concept, take it all the way through a build to completion, and eventually test it to see whose car can go the furthest.
Thank you, Mr. Ross, and special thanks to Dominic McCord for giving us a special insight into some of the unique classes we have here at PRHS.
Speaking of the classes we have at PRHS, our media students have also been working not only on the Bobcat Media newscast you see right here, but Media 2 and Media 3 students have been learning the art and skills necessary to capture media with drones. In this next segment, Dylan Scammon gives us an insight into what it takes to be a great drone flyer, even when things go terribly wrong.
Flying a drone is more complicated than you think. It's not simply moving a joystick and creating a perfect film. In media class, before flying, we have to pass the safety exam. This covers basic rules and regulations of flying recreationally. Then, we learn how to use the manual settings of the drone's camera. Using the drone's controller, you can edit settings like exposure, frame rate, and adjust camera movements as well. We also learn how to frame a shot and reveal a subject. One of our many projects was learning how to track a subject. This method of filming is very useful for shots like following a car or following a person or group of people. There are many interesting ways to use drones for recreational purposes. To fly commercially, you need to have a license. In order to fly your drone under the FAA Small UAS rule, also known as Part 107, you must obtain a remote pilot certificate from the FAA. This certificate demonstrates that you understand the regulations, operating requirements, and procedures for safely flying drones. Even though it is quite fun, you really have to pay attention, because I learned that accidents will happen. Yeah, that was me. I crashed that drone. I had to do the walk of shame over to get it. Luckily, there was little damage. The hardest part is that a new nickname was forced upon me. That was Crash.
Huge thank you to Dylan, or should I say Crash, for putting this story together and bringing awareness to just how much goes into flying a drone.
Our culinary students have been working hard this holiday season to raise money through pie making for scholarships.
Throughout the year, the culinary program is run by Chef Rollins, participates in competitions, fundraisers, and events. About a week before our long overdue Thanksgiving break, Culinary 1 and 2 made lots of delicious pies.
These pies were made specifically to help students expand their knowledge of the culinary world. The money from the pies goes towards scholarships for students to go to culinary school.
Making the pies is a great teamwork exercise for the students, whether it be cutting apples, filling pies, or demonstrating their amazing culinary skills.
These pies are sweet, but nothing compares to the sweet and savory culinary endeavors that these classes will participate in this year.
For us. We can't wait to see what else the culinary students will be doing the rest of the year.
The winter months come with sickness and stress. On this week's Tips to Becoming a Healthy Bobcat, our OSPE seniors are here to tell us about 10 winter wellness tips.
Hello, and welcome to the Healthy Bobcat. My name is Molly, and this is Lindsay. Today we would like to share 10 tips on how to stay healthy this winter.
Tip number 1 for a healthy winter is to wash your hands before you eat, sneeze, cough, and after you use the bathroom. Always remember to use soap and hot water. Washing your hands is the number 1 way to prevent the spread of germs.
Tip number 2 is to get a flu shot. Flu cases are on the rise this year. Let's see who's gotten their flu shot already.
Mr. Reed, did you get your flu shot this year?
I did, in fact,
That's awesome. Why did you get your flu shot this year?
to protect myself.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Who am I here with today?
Summer, Nina, Jenna.
Guys, did you get your flu shot this year yet?
Yes, sir. Yeah? Yes.
Oh, 100%. Guys, why'd you get your flu shot?
I had to for clinicals. I always get sick, so I thought it was a good idea. I needed it for clinicals.
That's so cool. Thank you guys so much.
Hi, who are we here with today?
Caitlin Ash.
Have you gotten your flu shot yet?
I have not, but I usually get the flu mist.
That is a great alternative. Thank you so much.
Getting your flu shot is the best protection against the flu virus. which has already started circulating.
Of course, remember to stay hydrated. It is important in the winter to stay hydrated because it helps your body to maintain its temperature. Remember, your body is made up of 50 to 70% water.
The fourth tip we have is to get enough sleep. Although we can get super busy this time of year, it's important to stay on top of your sleep schedule. Try to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night for your physical and mental health.
Our next tip is to stay active. Exercise improves your mood, increases your energy level, boosts immunity, and helps you sleep better at night. It's a great way to get endorphins during the winter.
It is super important to get outside. Even in the winter, get 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight each day to boost your vitamin D levels and your mood. Whether that be skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, or even just walking in the woods, getting outside is a great way to stay happy and healthy.
During the holidays and the winter, make sure to manage your stress well. This time of year can be super stressful. Remember to include self-care into your daily routine. Take time to take care of yourself and your well-being.
Our eighth tip is to eat fruits and veggies. They are high in vitamins and minerals. You can even mix it up and try seasonal fruits and veggies like sweet potatoes and pears.
Remember to socialize this winter. Socializing releases endorphins. Our happiness hormones prevents us from feeling isolated. Take a friend to go see a movie, go on a walk, or even chat with a new person in school.
Our last tip is to try a new hobby. If the cold weather keeps you in, try baking, journaling, puzzles, knitting, or chess. Lindsay, what is your favorite hobby during the winter?
My favorite hobby during the winter probably has to be skiing. It's so fun being up there, especially when it's snowing. When it's snowing and you're going skiing, that is the best thing ever. What about you, Molly?
Well, I also like to ski, but I also dance during the winter.
That's so fun. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for tuning into Winter Wellness this week. We hope you have a super safe and healthy winter. Stay happy and healthy this winter, Bobcats. Tune in to the next broadcast for more from the Ospey Wellness Club.
The winter sports season has now started. We are super excited to see what the sports team have in store this year. Girls skiing and wrestling are coming back after winning state championships last year. So we decided to interview athletes, skiing captains Ella Weiser and Vivian Magar, and wrestling captain Gianni Ciotti about their upcoming seasons.
All right, my name is Gianni Ciotti. I'm a captain for the Bobcat wrestling team. I've been wrestling for about 4 years now.
Hi, I'm Vivian Magar. I'm the captain of the girls' alpine ski team for 4 years. Not captain, but you know.
I'm Ella Weiser. I've been on the varsity alpine ski team for 4 years, and I'm also captain, and I've been skiing for about 12 years.
So last year was a great season. We started off going to tournaments again after the COVID season hit. About 2 years ago, everything was shut down. We had a couple meets. But last year, we started going to tournaments. We had good placements. Leading up to the state championship, we had a lot of wrestlers in the finals. I'd say about 7 of them.
Is it my time to speak?
Yes, come in here, Mr. Parsons.
Is it my time to speak?
Oh, yes, I know what.
Let's hear it, Mr. Parsons.
What are we speaking on?
What do you think about last year's wrestling season?
I expect another championship. Mr. Parsons is dying to cook another prime rib. That's what I
I'm dying to
expect.
eat another prime rib.
Okay? It would be nice to bring home one trophy this year. I'm expecting one from girls skiing and boys skiing too, so that will work too. How's this going, all right?
It's going all right.
Good. We got a match on Saturday?
We got a tournament on Saturday at the House Nor'easter.
Then we're home tomorrow.
Friday?
Oh, I thought.
Thanks, guys. Al, I'm sorry for interrupting. Okay, this is our president, okay?
Yeah, you heard Mr. Parsons. We want to eat another prime rib. We want him to cook us one. We only get that by winning a state championship, like we did last year. Yet again, it was great. So following the state championship, we went down and beat the champions. It was going to be a good day, but a decent amount of wrestlers fell short. We didn't prove to our best ability. So that's mainly the goal for this year. Looking past states because we have a stacked team, a lot of hard workers. About to get after it, make a name for ourselves up there, do a little bit better.
All right, so last year we won state championships. We had, the past couple years have been pretty rough. We had become runner-up, like, I think every single time, or third place. Last year was really cool because we did win, and we actually had one of the members, who's actually my little sister, go on to the Easterns race and compete on the national level, which was really great for a small town. This year, I'm hoping we have a lot of new freshmen, which is really exciting. A lot of them are pretty hard workers. They've been showing that during Dryland because we started a couple weeks ago. And I'm hoping maybe we can win again, or,
Runner-up.
runner-up.
Something like that.
That's a couple years, but I'm pretty excited for what's going to happen.
Yeah, we're a very supporting team. That's kind of what we like to focus on more. So I'm really hoping we get up there this year.
Thank you, Gianni, Ella, and Vivian. We wish you the very best of luck with your winter sports season.
Mark your calendars. Boys basketball plays at home on December 22nd against John Stark, JV at 5 and varsity at 6:30. Girls basketball will also compete at home on December 20th against Derryfield. JV starts at 4, varsity at 6:30.
Gymnastics will host a home meet at Top Gun on Monday, December 19th at 6 p.m. Hockey will play on December 21st at the Plymouth State University rink starting at 4 p.m.
Unified basketball and skiing have many events coming up after the holiday break, so stay tuned for those dates and times, as well as an update on all sports games when we return from break. If you need any information regarding sports, check out the athletics page on our school's website. You can also check out the Instagram at Plymouth Athletics.
Thank you so much for joining us for Bobcat Media this week. Happy holidays, students and staff.
We hope you will join us next time for more news and announcements. Peace out, PRHS.